Montenegro, meaning Black Mountain, is a country in southeastern Europe. It is on the Adriatic Sea, between Albania, to the south, and Croatia to the north. Inland, to the east and southeast, it also has a common border with Serbia, Kosovo and Bosnia and Herzegovina. The country came to exist when its people decided to split from the country Serbia and Montenegro on May 21, 2006. For most of the 20th century it was part of Yugoslavia. It had also been independent before World War I and existed as a kingdom. Its leader is Filip Vujanović. The national song is called Oj, Svijetla Majska Zoro Montenegrin Cyrillic, Oj Svijetla Majska Zoro O, Bright Dawn of May. The size of the economy's GDP is $4.114 billion and it has a population of 625,000 people. The traditional old capital of Montenegro is Cetinje, but Podgorica is the new one. The country adopted the euro unilaterally as Montenegro does not have its own currency, but the adoption has raised the national debt to 57% of GDP in 2011. Geography. Internationally, Montenegro borders Croatia, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Serbia, Kosovo, and Albania. It lies between latitudes 41 degrees and 44 degrees north, and longitudes 18 degrees and 21 degrees east. Montenegro ranges from high peaks along its borders with Serbia, Kosovo, and Albania, a segment of the karst of the Western Balkan Peninsula, to a narrow coastal plain that is only 1.5 to 6 kilometers, 1 to 4 miles wide. The plain stops abruptly in the north, where Mount Lovćen and Mount Orjan plunge into the inlet of the Bay of Kotor. Montenegro's large karst region lies generally at elevations of 1,000 meters, 3,280 feet, above sea level. Some parts, however, rise to 2,000 meters, 6,560 feet, such as Mount Orjan, 1,894 meters or 6,214 feet, the highest massif among the coastal limestone ranges. The Zeta River Valley, at an elevation of 500 meters, 1,600 feet, is the lowest segment. The mountains of Montenegro include some of the most rugged terrain in Europe, averaging more than 2,000 meters, 6,600 feet, in elevation. One of the country's notable peaks is Bobotov Kuk in the Durmitor Mountains, which reaches a height of 2,522 meters, 8,274 feet. Owing to the hyperhumid climate on their western sides, the Montenegrin mountain ranges were among the most ice-eroded parts of the Balkan Peninsula during the last glacial period. Longest beach. Velika Plaza, Ulcinj 13,000 meters, 8.1 miles, highest peak. Zla Kalata, Prokledij at 2,535 meters, 8,317 feet. Largest lake. Scatter Lake 391 square kilometers, 151 square miles, of surface area. Deepest canyon. Tara River Canyon 1,300 meters, 4,300 feet, biggest bay. Bay of Kotor. Deepest cave. Iron Deep 1,169 meters, 3,835 feet, exploring started in 2012, now more than 3,000 meters, 9,800 feet, long. Biodiversity. The diversity of the geological base, landscape, climate, and soil, and the position of Montenegro on the Balkan Peninsula and Adriatic Sea, created the conditions for high biological diversity, putting Montenegro among the hot spots of European and world biodiversity. The number of species per area unit index in Montenegro is 0.837, which is the highest index recorded in any European country. Biodiversity outlook. Religion. Montenegro has been historically at the crossroads of multiculturalism, and over centuries this has shaped its unique form of coexistence between Muslim and Christian population. Montenegrins have been, historically, members of the Serbian Orthodox Church, governed by the Metropolitanate of Montenegro and the Littoral, and Serbian Orthodox Christianity is the most popular religion today in Montenegro. The Montenegrin Orthodox Church was recently founded and is followed by a small minority of Montenegrins, although it is not in communion with any other Christian Orthodox church as it has not been officially recognized. Despite tensions between religious groups during the Bosnian War, Montenegro remained fairly stable, mainly due to its population having a historic perspective on religious tolerance and faith diversity. Religious institutions from Montenegro all have guaranteed rights and are separate from the state. The second largest religion is Islam, which amounts to 19% of the total population of the country. 1/3 of Albanians are Catholics, 8,126 in the 2004 census, while the two other thirds, 22,267, are mainly Sunni Muslims. In 2012, a protocol passed that recognizes Islam as an official religion in Montenegro, ensures that halal foods will be served at military facilities, hospitals, dormitories and all social facilities, and that Muslim women will be permitted to wear headscarves in schools and at public institutions, as well as ensuring that Muslims have the right to take Fridays off work for the Jumu'ah, Friday, prayer. There is also a small Roman Catholic population, mostly Albanians with some Croats, divided between the Archdiocese of Antivari headed by the Primate of Serbia and the Diocese of Kotor that is a part of the Church of Croatia.